Welcome to the Sunday afternoon version of End the Simppademic. This is Jason coming at you here from my vehicle in Forest Lake, Minnesota. And this is going to be a part 2 that I just came up with. Part 1, I originally did a, what a simp is not. And I feel compelled to do a part 2 after I was basically accused of that online on Twitter X, because I happen to agree with with a female poker player's viewpoint on somebody else being sexist and attacking. I will start off by saying that merely agreeing with somebody or merely agreeing with a woman who happens to be fairly attractive at the same time is not simping. It is simply agreeing with an assessment or a statement that was made, just like I would agree with anybody else on any statement that they make, man or woman. And just simply agreeing with somebody does not make you a simp. It's like, politically, there's one in Texas who I do have a personal liking towards, but I'm not simping just by agreeing with her conservative political views. That is not simping either. And so just simply agreeing with somebody on a particular point of contention that they're making is not being a simp. And so that's all I got to say on this one for the part 2 of this one. This is basically part 2 of what a simp is not versus what a simp is. And again, the fact that this poker player is physically attractive is a mere coincidence in this case. It is not the reason why I said it. The reason why I said it is because her point was valid. And I believe that insiders, particularly within that particular industry, can be reasonably sexist. And so, just like, a lot of men can be sexist really anywhere else, but in male-dominated fields or industries such as professional poker, that can go extra true. They say that, as far as racism is concerned, the most racist parts of the country happen to be the ones with the highest percentage of white people and the lowest percentage of minorities. You would think that the whites in majority black areas would be more hateful, but it's actually not true. Areas that are 90% white, particularly in the Pacific Northwest, such as northern Idaho, such as, inland Washington, inland Oregon, are the types of areas where racist behavior is the highest. And same goes for industries that are male-dominated. Same holds true. And I'm going to add by saying that this is just it's not simping. It's just making a personal agreement with something that happens to be a valid point. So this is going to be a very short version of End the Simppademic, but I just needed to make this single point here on this Sunday. Tomorrow I'm going to also have another part 2 about how to handle crushes and what I did with mine when I was 14 years old, and how things turned out with that one since. So that's going to be tomorrow on End the Simppademic, the Monday evening version. So peace out. Talk to you later.